Can we please stop calling our shows contracts? Hey, actors, I want to follow up on this video that I made about the word contract because it definitely struck a chord. I got a lot of support, yes, but I also got some real pushback, and I've been reading and sitting with all of it. Some people told me, this is a contract, this is a job. We need to use that language so that we are treated like professionals. Others said calling it anything else makes it easier for producers to exploit us under the guise of artistic opportunity. Some people felt like I was romanticizing the work, that this kind of rhetoric makes it harder for us to advocate for ourselves. And others said that calling it a show instead of a contract felt delegitimizing, like it undercut the hard won recognition that this is real work. And I hear all of that. To me, our legitimacy, our self worth shouldn't depend on whether we call it a contract or whether the world sees it as labor. Theater is legitimate because of what it is, because of what it does, because it has the power to disrupt and to reveal and to connect and to heal. And getting paid to do it matters, absolutely. But the work, the art, would still matter even if it didn't come with a paycheck. And I think that our language should reflect that. I'm not denying that this is labor. I am with you that we should demand a contract and a paycheck and fair treatment. Yes. I'm also saying, what happens when that's the only lens that we use, even with each other? What gets lost when we talk about our work the way management talks about our work? Because yes, this is a job, but it's not just a job. We're not just clocking in and executing. We're offering something human and vulnerable and transformative. And I get that naming that part can feel risky, especially when that language has been used against us. But that doesn't mean that we should stop naming it, you know? So I guess what I'm learning from all of this is that language is survival. And we all survive differently. For some people, calling it a job is what makes it sustainable. And for others, naming the art is what makes it worth doing. We need both. And I think that we lose something vital when we stop trying to hold both. So thank you for naming your truths and for staying in this conversation and for getting in the weeds with me on this very nuanced subject. Truly. Break a leg.